Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. Oh, there's some sad news this week for a couple of brands. We're starting off talking about the stepping down of Adam Minto over at Revolution Beauty. This is a huge, huge deal. I'll tell you all this whole story about what happened there. Also, this may not be the time to buy a Birchbox subscription. It's not looking good. It's looking very, very bad. And then when we get into the product report, are you ready for an indie beauty brand subscription? Not a subscription box, but a subscription. I have all the details for that, all the products that released this week, and all of the top news, so hang tight. We are getting into it right now. Before we jump into what's happening with Revolution Beauty and Birchbox, I need to take just a moment to thank this week's sponsor. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to my kitchen. This video today is sponsored by Blueland, and they specialize in using reusable bottles so that you can cut down on your plastic waste when buying household items. And y'all know in What's Up in Makeup lately, we've been talking about how a lot of companies claim to be eco-friendly, but all it is filling a plastic bottle with a refillable plastic bottle. And it's like, no, that is not it. What is it is reusable bottles, and that's what Blueland does. The magic is in one of these little tablets. And the way that it works is you fill your forever bottle with water, you drop in the tablet, you let it effervesce and bubble, and you have cleaner. You put your spray nozzle in, and it is ready to go. You do not need to shake it. You don't need to do anything else. You just have your cleaner. And what's great about these tablets is they end up being about $2 a piece, depending on how you order them. You can get a subscription, you can get them in bulk, stuff like that. And that is so much less than buying this much cleaner at the store in that throwaway plastic bottle. Blueland was kind enough to send over their essentials kit. And in that kit, if you choose to purchase it, you will get a bathroom cleaner, you will get a glass cleaner, a hand soap, and my personal favorite, the all-purpose cleaner. And this is no joke. This is legit. I love this cleaner so much. I wanted to have two in my house, one for my upstairs regular kitchen and one for my marshmallow kitchen where I make my Mad Marshmallows, which is my small business. So I purchased this one along with a bunch of refills for it because I go through this stuff. When you're trying to clean for a small business, you're constantly spraying, and I feel really great about not having to go through another plastic bottle every single time I want to refill my cleaner. So if you were trying to have less plastic waste in your life, or you would like to gift that to someone that would like that, there is going to be a link down below. You do not need to wait for Black Friday. You can get up to 20% off of your Blueland kit using that link. Thank you again so much to Blueland for once again sponsoring my videos. I love partnering with them because I truly believe in not only the mission behind the company, but also the quality of the products that you get is just phenomenal. So thank you again. And now it is time for What's Up in Makeup. Last we heard with Revolution Beauty, Adam Minto, who is the longtime CEO of Revolution Beauty, and his executive chairman, his name is Tim Ellsworth, had stepped back from their leadership roles and had just become members of the board. And that's because there's something going on with the books over at Revolution Beauty. The accounting probe was started after the auditors raised, quote, serious concerns over Revolution's inability to publish an audit report for the latest financial year. So as a result of that, they also got their shares suspended from the London Stock Exchange. I mean, this is a huge freaking deal. The update here is that according to Reuters, now Adam Minto has completely stepped down as CEO. Just done. The company said in a statement that the decision was made as a result of events since the transition from a private company to a public company, or in other words, since they went public. The investigation into the accounting issues is still going on. They haven't come to any conclusions yet, but I'm sure we will find out about what happened with that when it comes down. But something is going on over there that Adam Minto felt like he needed to completely step down. This is really bad. And keep in mind, this year, Revolution Beauty bought BH Cosmetics. So if you're a BH Cosmetics fan and you were excited that they didn't go out of business, This is gonna affect them too. So I will keep my eye on it. I'll keep updating you when there's new updates on what's going on. In our beauty space here on YouTube, it is hard, at least for me, to remember a time before there were beauty box subscriptions. But there was a time, and I have a question for you. What was your first beauty subscription if you have purchased them before? Guarantee that some of you said Birchbox. If you were never a Birchbox subscriber, or if you're new to the space, Birchbox was a $10 a month sample subscription. So you got 5 like legit samples, you know, the little perfume vials that you could get at, you know, the Macy's counter or whatever, like little packets and, you know, little teeny tiny things, very small, $10 a month, you got 5 of them. And it was so incredibly popular. They opened a couple of brick and mortar stores. It spawned the whole beauty box movement, with Ipsy coming in strong and then BoxyCharm. I have a whole video on how BoxyCharm killed beauty subscriptions. I will link it down below if I remember. I've been forgetting lately, but if I remember, I'll link it down below. Essentially, what happened to Birchbox was that Ipsy started giving not just the 5 small samples, but they were more deluxe size samples and sometimes full size. They were also giving you a free beauty bag to go with it, along with your subscription. And then BoxyCharm came in, and for, you know, $5 to $10 more, you could get full size items, which completely trashed Birchbox. I mean, that was kind of the end of their popularity. I mean, it was faster than you could say 11th Gorgeous. They were pretty much gone. And this is all pre-pandemic. So in October of 2021, of course, Birchbox hasn't been in the forefront for a really long time, but they were acquired by a company called Femtech Health. They are a women's health sciences and beauty company, and they promised to change it from a subscription box model to something that would use AI technology to customize beauty products for their customers. According to sources including Forbes, the deal was valued at between $30 and $45 million, which surprised me. I'm like, how? Were there that many people still subscribed to Birchbox and I just didn't know it? Like, I have no idea how it could be worth that much, but apparently it was. I mean, they also had an online shop, kind of like a Sephora-y kind of thing, so maybe that was doing well. I don't know. Sometimes things aren't in our beauty space. Sometimes they're outside of our beauty space, so maybe that's what was happening, and I just wasn't part of that circle. Going over to their website, I didn't see any of the AI, like custom skincare, makeup kinds of stuff. I didn't see any of that, but the subscription box was still there. What you could do, though, with the subscription at this point is customize, and that would just be picking between a bunch of items that you could choose to be put in your box rather it being a surprise. If you still wanted to be a surprise, they would just put in whatever. But what I also noticed when I went over there is it looks like you can't order a November box for Birchbox. If you do go over to their customer service page, though, about a week and a half ago, they posted an announcement about October boxes, that they were having trouble getting those boxes out, but they promised that the warehouses were working on it and they were going to ship. Now, you pair that with November boxes not even being allowed to be ordered by new customers. I'm getting serious CauseBox all true vibes here. And if you search in the latest news online about Birchbox, there's 2 major things that are happening with them. The first is a lawsuit. There's a company called Aromatherapy Associates, Inc. They filed a complaint against Birchbox and the parent company Femtech Health for failure to pay for products ordered and delivered. They're seeking approximately $424,000 plus their attorney's fees. The story is that Aromatherapy Associates had signed a contract to be in Birchboxes in 2021. Now, this was before Femtech had bought them. But Birchbox had specifically ordered a certain size of product to be in their boxes. Everything was going fine, but then they say that the contract was, quote, upheld uneventfully. And it looks like they didn't ever ship the products because it just wasn't going to be part of Birchbox for 2021. They pushed it off to January of 2022, where Aromatherapy Associates sent over the first of 4 shipments of product. According to them, Birchbox never never contacted them, said there was anything wrong with the shipment, never had any problems. Like they think everything's going fine until they asked to be paid. And needless to say, the payment did not happen. So therefore, Aromatherapy Associates said, well, we're not shipping you the next shipment because you didn't pay for the first shipment. And what happened because of that is that now Aromatherapy Associates has to pay these New York dock fees, $10,000, to hold at the port all of these products that are supposed to be shipping to Birchbox, but because Birchbox didn't pay for the first shipment, they're now having to be held, so now they have to pay this fee, and it's just a whole mess. And that is why Aromatherapy Associates is suing Birchbox. Now, on top of that, there is a second piece of news for Birchbox, and this is about a week after the lawsuit news dropped. Femtech Health sent a letter to creditors letting them know that Birchbox was considering bankruptcy or, quote, some equivalent structure. So the letter gives creditors the opportunity to get Femtech Health stock, like equivalency, instead of getting their money back so that they can continue to produce Birchbox. Like, they're in some serious trouble. I can't imagine why that would be a good thing to do, to get stock instead. I can't imagine. Maybe it is my lack of knowledge about Femtech Health, but that seems like a terrible deal. The letter stated, quote, "We cannot negotiate separate deals with more than 150 creditors. If we can come to an agreement regarding this new Class A preferred stock, FMTC will commit to continue to building Birchbox." So I guess they're saying, if you want Birchbox to continue, you got to take stock instead, because we're not going to be able to pay you actual cash. So Birchbox is going to die if you don't help us. The letter said that Birchbox's projections dropped from $74 million to $47 million, and that's even counting the reported $30 million infusion from Femtech. But on the positive side, it looks like they're acting a little faster than Alltrue/Causebox did. I don't know what is happening with current subscribers that maybe signed up for 6 months or a year. I don't even know if they do that anymore, like let you get subscriptions ahead of time. So I don't know what's happening there, but at least it seems like they're only 1 month behind, where it seemed like Alltrue/Causebox was further behind than that, letting customers know, and they just like shut the shit all down. So very similar situation, but it seems like at least Femtech and Birchbox are handling it just a little bit better than Alltrue and Causebox. But if you were thinking about, like this article says, buying this for a YouTuber in your life trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, definitely suggest not. Nope, not a good idea. In a world where there is so much negativity and so many people trying to push what they want for other people on those people, this is a great story. This one makes me very, very happy, and it involves British Airways. British Airways has expanded their uniform codes to allow all employees, regardless of gender or gender assigned at birth, to be allowed to have piercings and wear makeup. All employees in uniform can now wear mascara, false eyelashes, and earrings, as well as carry accessories like handbags. According to the updated rules, though, all staff are urged to use, quote, subtle shades of makeup and aim for a, quote, natural look. Nail polish is allowed for everyone, but black nail polish and neon nail polish are still banned. Now, this follows similar moves by airlines like Virgin Atlantic, who updated their policies in September of 2022 to announce that pilots and ground staff can now wear whichever uniform they feel comfortable wearing. They've also relaxed the rules on visible tattoos. The last time I talked about something like this was a couple of weeks ago, and what I want to stress with this story is if you are upset about people who were born male wearing mascara and lipstick and light eyeshadow and nail polish, why do you care? Why do you care what someone else does with their body? Why does that bother you so much? Because it absolutely baffles me. In my opinion, it's none of my business what someone else chooses to put on their face. It's not my business, and I don't understand why anybody else thinks it's their business either. Let people be who they are. Let people decorate their face however they want. Let people show visible tattoos. Nobody should care. It is not my body. It is not my right to dictate the way that someone else chooses to put makeup on. It just infuriates me. So I am really, really thankful that British Airways and Virgin Atlantic are going that direction, and I hope that more airlines follow. All right, my friends, I've taken a deep breath and we are moving on to the product report, and we're going to start with some skincare and bath stuff because these things are very interesting to me. Let us start with Lush. So Lush is releasing a Stranger Things bath bomb set.
I can't say it's really cute because one of them is really super creepy, especially when you see the picture in the water. It's like, but it goes along with Stranger Things, makes perfect sense.
The Hellfire Club Bath Bomb Duo is available exclusively on the Lush Canadian, US, and UK websites. Prices on those websites are £15 on the UK, $20 for US, and $20 for Canadians. This one's really, really cute. Oh my goodness, here we go. The Beekman 1802 and Bridgerton collection. It's a pretty big collection. It's a decent size. It's bigger than the Schitt's Creek collection that they came out with. Let's talk about this Lady Whistledown soap. Oh my gosh, is this adorable or what? You can get one soap or you can get a multi-pack of soaps. It's called the Lady Whistledown High Society soap. They also have the For All of You whipped body cream, Spoon Me lip salve, 2 candles, and 3 different canisters of tea with a Bridgerton theme. There are bundles available. Prices range from $11 for a votive candle to $50 for the 12-ounce candle with a glass cloche that you can put over top of it. It is $50 there. If you're looking for more choices, QVC also has some options over there for the whipped body cream and the lip salves that's not on their website. They also have some lip balms that are shaped like macarons, which are really adorable, as well as a wait list to order some collaboration body oils. And a huge, huge, huge congratulations to my girl, Carolyn Hirons, on her new skincare line called Skin Rocks. If you are not familiar with her, she is the Paula Begone of my life. I love Carolyn. She is such an expert in the field. I have her book. I read her book. I love her book. She knows what she's talking about when it comes to skincare, and I'm so excited she's coming out with her own line. I'm saying coming out with because there's a lot that hasn't been launched yet. There's going to be 5 different categories. So we have cleanse, tone, treatment, moisturize, and protect. So there's 2 treatment products that have launched, and that's it so far. One is called Retinoid 1, and the other one is called Retinoid 2. I love that she keeps it nice and simple. Retinoid 1 is a beginner product, and Retinoid 2 is a step up from that. Retinoid 3 is due for release next year. One thing that is different about Carolyn Skin Rock's website is that she is very particular about who her products are for and who they are not, and she's very big on making sure you are buying things that are right for you. So she has a section for each product. You need this if, and a you don't need this if, which is very refreshing to me. Absolutely love it. Prices though are steep. We have £65 and £75 respectively for the Retinoid 1 and the Retinoid 2. That translates to $77 and $89 USD or $102 and $108 Canadian. So Carolyn explained in an interview why this is. She said, I don't go to my chemist and say, I need this to be £2. I say, I need you to make this the best product you can in this category. And they would say, what's the budget? And I would say there isn't one. So that's how the prices got that way. Honestly, like this is not a far reach from the celebrity brands that are coming out. But unlike a lot of these celebrity brands, Carolyn has a passion for skincare. She has for over 25 years. This is her thing. This is what she's into. She's very passionate about making sure she creates products that actually work, unlike just buying a celebrity name. So I wish that they were a little less expensive because they are really pricey, but I believe in my full soul that Carolyn wouldn't release something unless she 100% believed in it. Products are available on her Skin Rocks website, but they are coming to Space NK starting on November 29th. We have a fun collaboration from a brand I haven't heard from in a while. It's Mally and David's Bridal. This is a great collaboration from Mally. They usually do very natural looking products, so David's Bridal is perfect for them. There is the Bridesmaid Survival Kit. It's $29.99. They say it is a $64 value. You get the Best Dressed Lids, Neutrals, and Bolds eyeshadow palette, plus the Positively Plump lip gloss in your choice of 3 different shades. And they have one other kit. This is the Wedding Day Touch-Up Kit. It is $49.99. You get the Face Defender Clear Setting Balm, the Plush Pen Brightening Concealer in choice of 8 different shades, and the Evercolor Shadow Stick in the shade Golden Hour. Moving over to Laura Geller, they are celebrating their 25-year anniversary with a mystery box. So it is a 5-piece kit. It is $49. It features their limited edition 25th anniversary makeup bag designed by fashion illustrator Holly Nichols. It's the bag plus 4 products that are going to be inside. They say it's valued at more than $100. And there is going to be, according to them, a new set available every month, which I think is pretty cool. This was all the buzz all over the internet this week. The Lisa Eldridge eyeshadow palettes launched this week. They're $68 each. There's 6 pans in each palette. Packaging is gorgeous. 5 different colorways available. They also launched 4 different eye brushes at Lisa Eldridge prices, $45 to $50 each there. Also, the long, meaning a whole week, awaited palette from Nimya by Nikki Tutorials called The Palette. It is €49.99 euros, which translates to 51.76 USD or 68.59 Canadian. I feel like it kind of looks like this. This is my Ouija palette by Hipdot. Does it kind of look like that to you? I feel like it kind of does. Maybe a little bit. I think with this one, if you're deciding whether you want to buy it or not, maybe take your hand and block out the orange and the blue and see if you have a lot of those colors and if that's something that you want to invest in. And maybe you just want to see what Nikki Tutorials is going to put out when she does her own eyeshadow palette. I feel like that would be justification for some people to buy it. I think at this point, I'm going to pass on it. I'm going to kind of wait for reviews from other people. But it does look interesting, definitely. And I'm excited for Nikki. I hope that it does really well for her. Kaleidos is relaunching their contour palettes, but now they have more shades available. The Symphony Face Contour is available November 14th at 8 p.m. PST at kaleidosmakeup.com. They do have 5 shades available. I did learn that from Angelica Newqvist. I didn't realize it was a shade extension. If you don't watch her video where she does something very similar to What's Up in Makeup, where she talks about new product releases, I definitely recommend you do. Sometimes she finds more indie stuff than I do, and I really enjoy watching her version of What's Up in Makeup or Will I Buy It or whatever version it is. I think she does a fantastic job over there. This is a really weird launch, really weird, but they explain it. So we'll see whether you buy the explanation. Give Me Glow, the Haunted Pumpkin palette. It is launching on November 25th. They do explain on Instagram why they're launching a Halloween palette on Black Friday. What I gather from it is that they're just really busy from July through Black Friday, and they want to make sure that they can get all the orders out. So they end up launching that on Black Friday so that they can make sure that that's like their major launch for that. And also they're saying that they feel like people save their money for Black Friday, and they want to have like a good launch for that, I guess. But then wouldn't you come out with like more of a holiday palette, like a winter theme palette rather than a Halloween palette? I don't know. Something's not adding up there for me, but it doesn't matter. Either way, if you love the palette, buy it. I think it's really cute with the pumpkins and everything. But really, any holiday themed palette, we probably should be using it more than just that season anyway, right? And it does have fall colors in it, and it's still going to be fall technically when Black Friday hits. So, I mean, why can't you buy a pumpkin Halloween themed palette in the end of November? Speaking of kind of odd color story for the season, let's talk about the new ColourPop collab with an influencer named Mercier. She's huge over on Instagram, 6 million followers over there. She has collabed for the Control Alt Glam 12 shade pressed powder palette, 3 graphic liners, 3 Super Shock blushes, and 3 Creme Luxe lipsticks, along with a So Glassy lip gloss and a set of individual face jewels. Price for the collection is $115. Individual prices range from $9 for the blushes to $22 for the palette, but of course, like ColourPop does, there's all kinds of bundles. I just feel like this would be a great summer release. Like, it looks like summer to me. It's screaming summer. But again, it's like, who says you have to wear certain colors in a specific season? Nobody. I guess I just kind of got used to that, seeing, Christmassy themes and wintry themes and, holiday themes instead of, Halloween and summer in the middle of,
November. So it's weird for me, but nobody says that you can't do it. And the customers will decide whether they want that right now or not. What is, though, very fall themed that I absolutely love is the new Lights Lacquer Cocktails Inspired collection. So there's 6 cocktail inspired polishes and a jar of these little gemstone charms that are absolutely freaking adorable. The polishes are $11 each. The little pot of gemstone charms is $8. You can get all 6 polishes for $58 or get the whole collection in a collector's box for $74. Very season appropriate as far as the color story. I think they're beautiful. I don't know. I just feel like I love the seasonal colors when they pop up. It makes me happy. It brings me joy. What also brings me joy is the Hipdot 3D eyeshadows they've been coming out with. This is the 3rd collection. They did come out before with Care Bears and also Hello Kitty versions of these. Now they have Spongebob. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. So they're $12 each, or you can get the bundle of 3 for $30. There's also a 4-pack of these creepy ass masks. Oh my gosh. So it's the Best Friends masks. You get 4 of them. You get 2 SpongeBobs and 2 Patricks. And the picture on this is terrifying to me. It's so terrifying. It's like, what is happening? But they're fun. They're really fun. And I love fun things. We need as much joy in our lives as possible. Beautiful cosmetics coming out from Unearthly Cosmetics. These are all launching on November 17th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So there's 2 different palettes. There's the Daily Grind palette, a very November color story on that one. And then the Dead of Night, that is a very December color story. In my opinion, there's also 7 new liquid lipstick shades, and those are $15 each. The Dead of Night is $40, and the Daily Grind is $25. Now, this is what I talked about in the intro, and I am so curious to hear what y'all think about this. So Terra Moons has started a subscription. This is what it is. They say that they're so excited to announce a new subscription feature through Instagram. Their customers have always asked for something like this, but implementing it has been a challenge until now. And whenever someone says, my subscribers have been asking for this, or my customers have been asking for this, I want to know, are they really? Is this really something people have been asking for? Like, have you ever asked for something like this? I know I have not, but we will see what happens. Here's the deal with it. Domestic subscribers only will get free shipping on every order with no minimum order using a code that will be provided to them by Terra Moons. All subscribers will get exclusive giveaways, semi-annual exclusive sales, early access to view sale details before major events, sneak peeks at new launches and collabs before they launch. They also get a free anniversary gift. So this is $9.99 a month for those perks. $9.99 a month. So really, to me, this sounds like you have to really be a Terra Moon super fan in order to make this worth it. Because are you going to spend at least $9.99 a month on shipping for that one company? That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. So you get the free shipping. That's only if you're in the US. And then you get discounts on their products. So is the $9.99 worth the discount you would get? And then also the potential of winning a giveaway. There's no products involved. You're not getting any products. I personally feel like they should have done some kind of eyeshadow subscription or something where they gave out, for $9.99 a month, you got 2 single shadows and all of those perks. That I could get behind, because then you're guaranteed to get something for your money. Where with this, if you're not definitely going to buy something from Terra Moons every single month, then to me, that doesn't sound like it's worth it. I feel like that's poorly planned. That's my opinion. But if I'm not seeing something, maybe I'm not seeing something. There's got to be something I'm not seeing here. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Let's go ahead and move over to major retailers, starting with Sephora. We have the Natasha Denona Retro Glam Eyeshadow Palette all over the internet this week, $69. And honestly, I love this retro, grandma color story. So it reminds me of my grandma. You've got the greens and the pinks and the browns. It's such a beautiful color combination. Really, really gorgeous. But other than that, there really wasn't anything exciting happening at Sephora that I could see. But I will say this though. There's about 250 items listed as new over at Sephora right now, and they're all mixed up. They're not in order from new to old new. It's ridiculous. So I might have missed something, but all I saw was at Haus Labs pH Hybrid Oil. There's a new shade called Sheer Cherry. It's $24. And then Laura Mercier Cheek to Cheek Tinted Moisturizer Blush Duo, $35. It's Southbound, which is a peachy pink, and then you get Coastline, which is a cappuccino shade. The full size for that is $28. So to pay, $35 for two is a really good deal. And moving over to Ulta, really nothing exciting. Like nothing. We have Makeup Revolution Mini Reloaded Palette in Velvet Rose, $4. I mean, it's a cute little travel palette, I guess. Like, the gold looks really pretty though. I'll give them that. The gold does look pretty. And then there's also a shade extension for the e.l.f. Liquid Metallic Eyeshadows. It's listed as new, but it doesn't, I think that only the green is new. That's my gut. Is that just the green is new? But I could be wrong there. I don't know. But they're $6 each there. And then About Face has some gift sets. There's the All Eyes on Hue, $25. You get 2 matte fluid eye paints in Ballet Slipper Pink and a soft brown. And then if you want those things, but you also want their eye primer, they have 2 different colorways of that as well. Those are $35 each. All right, my friend, PR or purchase product of the week. I got 2 big collections in PR this week that I want to share with you. First one, I got the Revolution and Grinch collection. It is so incredibly cute. I'm going to show you the products that I used today. And then also, I got the Glamlight Scooby-Doo collection. A little late for Halloween, but I still wanted to try it out because it is still available if you're still interested. So let me talk about what I used today because these literally just came into my life. This is a first impression. On my eyes today, I used the Scooby-Doo Ruh-Roh Reggie 10 shade palette. It's beautiful. It's so gorgeous. I used on my eyes today to set up my base. I used this shade and this shade. And then on my lid, I used this one and this one. And then lower lash line, I used these as well down on the bottom. But I needed something light for my inner corner. So I reached in to the Glamlight Hershey's Kisses Milk Chocolate palette. And I used, if I can get this goofy thing open, right here, this guy right here was what I used in my inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit because I don't like my looks that terribly dark. And both these palettes are kind of dark in this collection. On my lips, I have the Ruh-Roh lipstick. I guess we have a Scooby theme on these. This is what I have on my lips. No scent here at all. Very creamy, feels good on the lips. A little bit of pull in application, but really that's my only complaint so far. No idea about lasting power on this particular lipstick yet. I will say I do like the soft touch packaging. Very, very nice there. I tried the mascara. It was not good in my opinion. I just opened it though, so I don't know whether it's going to change over time. Here is the wand, just a very typical wand. Did absolutely nothing for my lashes. I knew I wanted to wear fake lashes because this was definitely not doing it for me. So I put on the lashes that came in that collection kit and they were too big for me. They're just not my style. They're way too big. Here's a picture. Just no thank you. So I put on my Ardell 120s and I'm happy. Because it's too intense for me. It's too intense. 2 purchases on my face today. This came from the Sephora must-haves kit that I reviewed this past Friday. Fantastic video. Highly recommend you watch it to get my impressions on this product. And then this was from my Sephora haul that we talked about in last week's chat. This is the LYS Beauty Blush in Empower. That's what's on my cheeks for the most part today, but I also have this highlighter from Revolution from the Grinch collection. It is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. So that's the bling on my cheeks. It is a blingy bling bling. It's a blingy bling. And then this was what I was most excited about in this collection. And when I got it, I was like, yay, it's the fuzzy eyeliner. No Grinches were harmed. It's fake Grinch fur, just so you know. Vegan Grinch fur. And honestly, like this has been a great experience for an eyeliner so far. I did put it on for date night with my husband and it did seem to last pretty well. It bends to the eye really nicely. It's a blackety black line. It doesn't seep into my fine lines. Not too much liquid, not, too little liquid. And so far, so good on this. But again, this is just first impression. I will work on a full review of, if not this, but, most of these things. Hopefully will show up in a favorites and fails countdown for November. Notable sales this week we have over at Soko Glam Cyber Month Swings event, and now through November 14th. Next we have First Aid Beauty. There was something called Singles Day this November 11th. I've never even heard of Singles Day except for Valentine's Day. Isn't that a thing for Valentine's Day? I don't know. They're just making up holidays to have sales. Oh, it's weird. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this is still going on today. I'm not 100% because it wasn't listed, but First Aid Beauty says that they have 22% off on orders of $50 or more plus free shipping. Over at Farmacy, $25 off any order of $75 or more. If your order is at least $85, you also get a free 11-piece goodie bag, but that one does end tonight. Over at REM Beauty, they're having 30% off site-wide through November 14th using code ANNIV30, ANNIV30. And then over at Sigma, 30% off site-wide plus a free F80 kabuki brush with orders over $100 or more. Exclusions do apply. It does end November 14th, and you're going to use code SINGLE at checkout.
And then finally, our artist shout out of the week. This one was posted in our Hunters group. Thank you so much for posting her. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. Her name is Tessa Moody, and she did a 31 days of Halloween challenge. She has these incredible looks 31 days in a row. She hasn't posted since then for good reason, but 31 different Halloween looks. We're going to focus on those today. What I love about what she did was she not only posted her look, but she also posted a reference photo so you could look at them side by side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the reference photo in the corner so you can look at it while you look at the look. So here we go. Let's talk about day number 21. This is inspired by The Mask with Jim Carrey. I love that she dabbled into like a pretty version of this with some glitter on her eyelid. Very, very pretty, but I also love that she stayed true with the bald head and the contouring. Really accurate, in my opinion. I also love the commitment to the body painting of his suit. So incredibly cool. Second one isn't quite as pretty, but is incredible, absolutely incredible. It's the Danny DeVito version of the Penguin from Batman Returns. This was day 6 of 31 Days of Halloween. The nose and the wrinkles are perfect, but she also got the coloring perfect with that pale pink skin and the bruised eyes and the black nasty teeth. It's like, yes, she crushed it. She also has this second photo, which really to me shows how much fun she has making these looks. Just really, really fun. And then on the third one, this is my favorite because I have an emotional attachment to the movie Labyrinth. This is Jareth the Goblin King. This was day 22. With this look, you really have to nail the contour. You have to nail the eyeshadow. You have to nail the eyebrows. And she totally did. And this wig, she says in the caption, was styled, and it's styled perfectly. I also love the lips. I think she did perfect there too. But honestly, I do want to take a second before we move away from this to appreciate the shading in Jareth's clothes and how detailed it is. Absolutely stunning. I could look at this look all day. I actually have on my shoulder, I have an owl, and the owl is from Labyrinth, tattooed on my shoulder. I didn't mention it was a tattoo. It's a tattoo on my shoulder of that owl because I love that movie so incredibly much. And I just love her Instagram. She does such a fantastic job over there. So many looks to enjoy and just to be stunned by. Highly recommend you go check her out. I will link it down below. And 7 pages later, my friend, that was What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and thank you again to Blueland for sponsoring this video. And thank you, as always, to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook Hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for taking time out of your day to submit to our Facebook group. I appreciate you oh so very much, as always. And our chat today will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully you can join us. We're going to be hanging out, talking about makeup, but if you cannot join us, it is no problem at all. You can always catch it on the replay. If you're subscribed, super easy. All you need to do is go to your subscription feed, should be right there. If you're not subscribed, you can also find it. It just takes a few more steps, so subscribe so you don't have to take those steps. You just need to go to my channel page, click on my videos, and then click on the video titled Live Chat. Thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video so much you want to watch another one, YouTube should be hanging out some videos for you, hanging out right over here, including the one that I chose for you, which is last week's episode of What's Up Makeup, one that YouTube chose for you up there. But if you do need to go, it is no problem at all. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did, and love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.